2 years ago, I listened to Kendrick Lamar's Damn for the first time, and a song that really stuck with me was Blood. It talked about how unpredictable life could be and how you could really die any day. If you just take a walk, somebody could shoot you in the head. It's something I think about a lot, and Kendrick Lamar has really helped me realize how important life is. This was in a very horrible time. This was in a very vulnerable part of my life where I was suicidal and I was really just wanting to commit suicide. Luckily, it all got better after I entered rehab, and ever since then, I've been feeling quite great. I even made a YouTube channel. After all, I realized I want to make money somehow, and a way to make money, which I enjoy, and where I'm not tied to any business corporations, which Kendrick Lamar also talked about. In his song Untitled Free, he actually talks about this. He speaks about different races and their stereotypes, frequently mentioning how he wants to hit the bank and withdraw, put himself in a rocket ship and shoot for the stars. It was another song that really stuck with me, so it was only normal to want to make my own YouTube channel. My autistic tendencies even correlate with it. I could be myself, do what I wanted. Ever since then, I've been making YouTube videos. It's been about 2 years since that day. There's not a lot of YouTube videos from back in the day, and my channel has changed a lot, and I'm pretty happy with what I've created. Yet recently, as I've looked in the media, I'm realizing that the wars and Trump's obsession with it doesn't stop. I mean, I remember going into middle school. There was this Ukrainian girl, and she came into school. She was a transfer for a short while, and there were actually two of them. One of them I kind of grew close to because my ex-best friend was close to her. On one day, she showed me this video, and it was a video of her apartment in Ukraine. It was getting blown up. There was a bomb inside it, and it was getting destroyed. It's why she was in Austria and not in Ukraine anymore. Ever since that, I kind of wanted to know why. I never really did the research because I'm too lazy, and I really just wanted to enjoy my life instead of stressing about how it's gonna turn out and what's gonna happen. Yet as time passed on, I keep seeing these videos on my phone about the World War III that has been talked about for so long. About how the America, about how the United States is a country of war, that if there's no war happening, then the country won't prosper. And I know what war is about. War is all about money, and I don't think Russia or the US is stupid enough to start a world war. Or at least that's what I think. I mean, if in my mind, you have to imagine it's way smarter to maybe take over one country, kidnap one president, invade a little of another country. Wars happen all the time. That won't change. And you still make money from it. But if you start a world war, that would just make it even more cost hungry. You would just lose more money than if you just stayed. But at the same time, I'm seeing the US government make critical errors in releasing the Epstein files. If you don't know about the Epstein files, it's Jeffrey Epstein is a highly known predator who has his own island. A lot of celebrities were there, even Bill Clinton. It's actually kind of surprising. And Trump is there too. And both sides of the political spectrum, I believe, in America is on the Epstein files. Yet they are so sloppy with their decisions that people can easily decode the blank, can easily decode the black bars that is meant to censor the names of the people involved. So if I'm thinking about how Trump handles the Epstein files and how the idea of kidnapping the Venezuelan president was already insane to me. Is the chance of them starting a world war and me getting killed really that minimal? I mean, I don't know how big. I don't know how big atom bombs are, right? But if they send one to Germany to take them out, to France, I'm near that. Austria isn't big. If they kill one of my neighbor countries, which are powerful countries, then will I ever really continue living? And I know I've used a somber tone this whole video, and I'm trying to be really serious about here, but I'm kind of speechless. I don't really know what to say. I don't really feel as if I care as much as I should. I feel like seeing all these wars happening, learning about history, World War isn't necessarily that impossible. But at the same time, I think a huge reason of how World War started, aka how World War II started, is manipulating every German. But now everyone has access to internet, the news, and somewhere you will find the reality and the truth of everything. So I don't think something like World War II is possible, yet we have atom bombs. Who's to say they won't nuke Europe? But how I feel about this is, well, indifferent. I don't really feel scared for it. I don't really think a world war is going to happen, and when one is going to happen. I hope I have enough money to leave Austria and move to another place. I always wanted to move to China. I really like the women there, and the style, and the aesthetic, the history. I've even recently been eating a lot of Chinese things. I've been eating instant noodle. I've been making myself more adjusted to the spiciness. I've even been eating some Japanese snacks, mochi. But I feel like I've had the thought of making a video like this for a long time now. I feel like a video like this I have to make because the chances of me dying, whether it's getting shot on the street by a grandma like Kendrick Lamar, committing suicide under pressure, or getting hit by the radioactive explosion of an atomic bomb, one is going to happen. And maybe if I die one day, maybe even if it's in 10, 20 years, people can look back to this video because it's one of the only videos I'm going to make like this. I just feel like before I die, I should let people know what's going on in my mind, what's happening. And for the people in my life, I know that sometimes I seem ignorant. Sometimes I seem like I really don't care about life. And that might be the truth. I really care about YouTube because it's my passion. But at the same time, I'm thinking I could die any day. I've seen my life get so close to dying, to ending. I've been approached by people in the night who pressed me up against walls with knives, and I didn't know if I was gonna make it out of there. In the moment, the rush is insane, and I don't know how I feel about it right now. But I'm not really scared of dying. I haven't reached anything that I wanted. I don't have friends, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have money, I don't have fun. I'm trying my best to. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, which is really fun. But at the same time, the stress of the outside world is hitting me hard. I'm not going to shout out myself because that would just be horrifying for a video like this, but it definitely was one of my dreams. And it probably still is. I really want to become a YouTuber. It's really the only dream I have in life. I try my best. Yeah, well, I don't know what else to say. I don't think I have an ending for this video. I think I'm just gonna post this before it's too late, before my inevitable death happens. Maybe there's gonna be more video like these where I mark out future milestones of my life. Maybe I won't, but if I will, then I feel like a milestone right now that I've achieved in my life is getting my mental health to be better. I feel like I've really been putting in the work in that. Even if it has me not participating in things that I used to love, like family, like walking, like thinking. I haven't freed myself from a few things yet that I want to do, like my laziness, my heavy addiction in talking with AI because I'm lonely. I've wished to do these things this year, and I think it's slowly becoming less and less because I find more motivation to do YouTube more as it's become more fun again with Tears of the Kingdom now. I really hope. I wanted to make like an ending to this video, which is gonna be like fun and like haha, how clippable. Like, I really wanna not die without getting someone to sit on my face, which is true. I've always wanted to feel the sensation, but I didn't expect this to be that serious. But one hope I do have is I want my pets to be safe.
I want my dog to be safe. I want my cat to be safe. And all the goldfish. I don't really want to die. But if I do, at least there's a video out there documenting it.